Good evening. Daniel Christensen here from Golden Creek Bee Company. Um, was sitting here with 2 gallons of comb from the other week, and was thinking, why not melt it down? So that's what we're going to do tonight. Okay. So we have all this comb stuff that you get from your hives. Click on the link above, and you can see the video from last week where I scraped off all the burr comb and took all the excess comb and filled up these 2 gallons of buckets of uh, of wax comb, and gonna use my little personal wax melter, and see how it does. Okay, on wax melting, there's one method that's pretty familiar with people, where you boil water, you put your wax in the water, and you strain it a couple different times. So I didn't want to repeat that process, and if you're interested, I'm sure you can look on YouTube for wax melting process, and that's usually what it entails. But I had got this wax melter at a pretty on a good price, and thought I would try the method that the manufacturer of this wax melter goes over. So let's take a look at that, and let's follow the instructions. Okay, so I got this 10-pound wax melter from Man Lake, and we're looking at the instructions here, and you can kind of look through here. You basically turn the dial to warm, do not use a higher setting, place the amount of wax that you want in the melting pot, and allow it to melt slowly, and they say it may take anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes. You can use the lid to increase the amount of time. You can use a thermometer to check the temperature of your wax, because beeswax will start discoloring at 185, so hence the reason why they want you to keep it at warm, because it's below 200 degrees, and so that's kind of what we're going to go through here. So this is my 1 ounce mold. Creates 5 different molds. I'm going to use that to pour my wax in. Okay, so the 10-pound wax melter that we got from Man Lake that we're going to use has a basket that you can put the wax in. It's got a valve that you can strain it, but I'm not gonna use this, because the wax that I have has so much garbage in it right now that I'm probably just gonna try to pour it out of this container, because it has to be pretty debris free in order to use this. Otherwise, you're gonna get all kinds of junk stuck in it. So that may be one disadvantage of this particular piece of equipment. Okay, so this wax melter is pretty simple. Like I said, you have the strainer inside. You have the little filament, like a waffle iron or pancake iron on there. Just connect the cable, and as the instruction said, we'll just turn it on to warm. And now let's put the wax in. Okay, it looks all melted. Need to strain it out. That's all I got, this garbage in it. Okay. Strain all the junk that is in the wax inside the cheesecloth. And what you end up with is fresh liquid wax. Okay, so this is approximately 2-gallon bucket filled with wax or comb. Melted down, it's probably a half of cup of wax. Okay, so we'll take the wax and pour it into a groove. Yep. And keep straining it out. Pour a little bit more in there. Perfect. Pour it back in. So we'll replace the filter here, and then we'll pour some more wax in, filtering it through. Okay, we got another one filled up. So now let's do the third one. Probably the last one. Actually, I think I can get one more. Okay, so wax is all put into the molds, and now we'll let them sit overnight and check it in the morning. And we got our finished beeswax bars, and I would say they look pretty good. Okay, so we finished that process and ended up with five good-looking pieces of wax from those two 1 gallon buckets. Hopefully that gives you a better idea about how much wax you might get from your comb that you collect. And obviously this was a small amount test. You might get a lot more wax. You might want to consider the type of and size of equipment if you choose to use this particular wax melter, but probably for most hobby beekeepers, something like that probably will work. Of course, there's always the water method. If you happen to have extra equipment laying around or use pots and pans and stuff that you want to use, you could probably use the water method. I just wanted to show you other methods that you can use. So if you like this, like, subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments below. Thank you and have a great day.